Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and jump down to 37. And you're welcome to, if there's something that I've skipped that you need help on, you can shoot me an email or stop by, and I can help you out a little bit. But this one is just our long division. Okay, we never tested over this in class, but I may or may not test over it on the final, but we did do them in class. So it works just like a regular long division. And I know some of you groan with that because you don't like regular long divisions. But don't make it too difficult, okay? So the question simply is, what do I need to multiply a by to get a cubed, okay? And it's a squared. So I'm going to take a squared, and I'm going to multiply it by what I'm dividing by, this piece here. So that's what I'm going to multiply every time. So I get I'm just distributing, cubed plus 2a squared. And then remember, just like regular subtraction or regular division, at this point I subtract. So be sure you change both signs, okay? And I like doing colored pencils or circling it. Sometimes I'll circle it so I know what I'm doing. So that's going to give me a 9a squared. We bring down the next. And now what do I multiply again? A by to get 9a squared. And that would be a 9a. What you should see this is up here. This should be going down like 9a squared, 9a. Again, I'm going to take 9a, a plus 2. So that's 9a squared. I almost wonder if I'm going to lose electricity. I don't know about you guys, but mine is surging and flashing here. 9 times 2 is 18a. And then again, I'm going to change signs real quick. So minus. We'll finish this up here real quick before hopefully the storm hits. Negative 7a minus 23. Okay, because I just brought the 23 down. Now my next question is, what am I going to multiply the a by to get negative 7a, which would be a negative 7. And then I'm going to distribute. So a negative 7a minus 14. Next step is to change the signs and subtract, because when I subtract, I change signs. And so that makes my remainder here be a negative 9. And then we take that negative 9 and we put it over what we divided by, which in this case is the a plus 2. And that would be your final answer. Okay? But just think of regular long division. It works the same way. Okay, try to get through a little bit of this here. So this is 18x squared over 6x squared. So 18 over 6 is 3. X squared over x squared cancels because anything divided by itself is just 1, and I'm done. Don't make it too difficult. 39, 36x over 63x. Again, the x's are going to cancel. And let's see. I just need something that'll go into 36 and 63. Well, 63 is 7 and 9, and 9 will go into 36, won't it? So I'm going to divide both by 9. So 36 divided by 9 is 4. And 9 into 63 is 7. Okay? Okay, 40. Now we're getting into the fun stuff. Factor, factor, factor. So this is just a fraction, very similar to what we had up there. We need to factor, okay? Now, when you see it written like this, you won't do the quadratic. It'll either factor or it won't. So what are factors of 7 that will add and give me 8? Okay, and hopefully it makes sense that it is 7 and 1. Next one, what are factors of a negative 9 that will add and give me a negative 8? So that would be a negative 9 and a positive 1. So it's just like a regular fraction, so it's just like what's happening up here. If I have the same thing on top and bottom, it cancels. So those just cancel out. And my final answer is n plus 7, n minus 9. Okay, 41. So this is a very easy way to test over multiple factoring. Okay, so first off, this is not a v squared, but I have a common v, or a 3 that I can take out. So I'm dividing both by 3. That would give me v plus, and 24 divided by 3 is 8. If you look, this should distribute back and give me that same thing. The next one, 4 and 32, I can take out a 4. 4 goes into 32. And I have a v cubed and a v squared, so I can take out a v squared. So if I take 4v cubed and divide it by 4v squared, I've got a v left. Okay, I'm talking about if I have 32v squared and divide it by 4v squared, okay, I'm going to have a 8 left. Okay. And final step here is I have the v plus 8 and the v plus 8. Those will cancel. And my final answer would just be the 3 and the 4v squared. Okay. 42. 63x 35x squared plus 70x. Of course, 63x I can't do anything with. 35 and 70, I can take out a 35. I can also take out an x. So that would just give me an x plus 2. So canceling, I've got an x, I can cancel an x. 63 is 7 times 9. So 63 is 7 times 9. 35 is 5 times 7. So I'm just showing you what I'm doing here. And so I can actually cancel the 7s. And I'm left with 9 and 5x plus 2. Okay? Rumbling outside. And raining hard now. Okay, over r plus 5. Okay, in the numerator, 10 and 50, common would be 10. R squared and r, again, it's always the smallest. So if I divide 10r squared by 10r, I get an r. And 50 divided by 10 is 5, and the r's will cancel. I have an r plus 5 in the denominator. Again, r plus 5 and r plus 5 just cancel out, and I'm left with 10r. Okay, I'm going to stop this one. It's getting a little long, and then we will pick up the next couple.